Good morning, good morning. So just out here cleaning up the yard, picking up sticks. But I wanted to go over and day 3 of copper in the pond. And as we're walking over there, we'll talk about the bullshit. How long are people going to fall for this bullshit? How long are people going to put these so-called leaders on their pedestals? Roxanne, Daddy's girl. How long are you going to let these inbreed all kinds of cool rocks around here, bloodlines rule over you? They don't give a shit about you. Oh, well, this should probably tell you right here they don't give a shit about you, right? Huh? I was reading on Facebook, people down in Auburn, what's with all the low planes flying? Yeah. This was what was with all your low planes flying this morning. Dumping their payload. Dumping their toxic soup onto us. So I can't really even see, but you see through it, you can see that it is getting clearer, except for all this poison floating on the top. Sheena, heel. Oh, man. Yeah, dude, that's just... that sucks, man. This wasn't on here the last 2 days. I did a video, a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, showing it. So it's not like it's happening every day. Whatever this concoction is, it floats on the water. It's such a joke, dude. Sheena, heel. Oh, you big, stay down, you muddy freak. Oh boy. Yeah, but anyway, Sheena, stay out of there. Anyways, it's like, when are people going to wake up to the fact that you're literally living in a beast system? A prison planet where nothing you've been told is the truth. And everything, and I mean everything, has been twisted to keep us docile, distracted, divided. Because if we all came together, it'd be over. It would all be over. That's why they got to keep everyone distracted and divided. Look at COVID. COVID was a prime example. Look how people are now. Everybody just interacts over stupid internet. Everybody, meatball. Fucking dog. She trained him to eat fucking shit, dude. And it just pisses me the fuck off. Ugh. where was I? I don't even know anymore, dude. Keeping us divided and distracted. It's like people can't even communicate. People don't even call each other anymore. Nobody I know. I mean, text messaging was the beginning of it. I hate texting. I've never liked it. But it seems we've grown into this technical era, the golden age, where people have become less human. They become less human. They become more robotic. They've lost their empathy. You know, we can go back to that shot I was telling you years ago. Took away your empathy. You honestly don't really care about anything anymore unless it directly affects you. And you're not seeing the big picture because everything around you is affecting you. This whole wag the dog shit is affecting you because now the little what is it? Nile. God, I can't think right now. Strait of Hermes. The strait was closed off just long enough to bring in an oil and food shortage. You think that's all done organically? No. It's the same control they had in COVID. Lock you down. Keep locking you down enough. Repeating something long enough. And the slaves will become obedient. You look at all the people that went and got a shot to save grandma because the television told them to. They literally went out to change their DNA makeup, their God-given DNA, for a virus that has to this day never been found to put under a microscope. But you got plenty of CGI pictures of all these new so-called viruses, right? And people just keep falling for this shit. They literally keep falling for it. Instead of maybe doing some research, maybe studying, doing a little reading. No, they just keep listening to their television and to all these satanic death cult influencers. Don't you get it? It's all a lie, dude. This whole world is nothing but a lie to keep us imprisoned and to not seek that higher consciousness that we all possess, that's been taken away from us with all the poisons we're surrounded in our soil and our water and our food and the media. Toxic poison for the mind. I'm really hoping little Miss Piggy comes back because I'm going to keep her if she does. We can't control that little piggy. I'll take her. Found out yesterday she's an older pig, and got her as a pet. Kids wanted a pig for a pet, and it's like, what the hell you get a big ass pig like this for a pet? But yeah, man, everything, there's my geese, everything they put in front of you is to deceive you and to control you. You got to open your eyes, man. Could very well, it's most likely too late, you know. You got the 7 Saturn and Aries and the 7 planets, so-called planets aligning, the 7 of them. This hasn't happened hundreds of years. This one alignment. So you can look at it from the 17th till the 20th. Something's going to happen. Something's going to happen. Because that also falls on Mr. Trump, the Rothschild, his Iranian war putting off for 2 weeks. That's up on the 20th. Meatball? Oh, he can't even see me, dude. Come here, Bob. Poor dog. But yeah, man. Years and years. You know, this all started back on September 11th. Actually, no, it started more about January. December, January. When I looked up when I was mechanic at United, and I looked up the maintenance records on that plane that went into supposedly the aluminum plane that went through the steel building, and I saw there was no maintenance records for it. And that means it never flew. 0 records, never airborne. Look at these guys. They're making a nest in the cat house. That's not too smart, guys. Tommy will climb right up that. He will. What happened to the nest you're making on the front porch? Huh? What? What? But yeah, man. You need to wake up that you're living in a beast system. You know, you gotta realize that everything put in front of us is, like I said, to control us, to break us down. Religion's a prime example. You know, I've gone through the whole thing, started in 2017, getting back in the Bible, reading it all, and becoming born again in 2020. And I went through the whole phase, man. I went through all the phases, thinking there was a pre-tribulation rapture, and then a mid-tribulation rapture, and then realizing that the tribulation is already something that has come and gone. Well, I take that back. It hasn't come and gone. This whole time period is tribulation. But the Great Tribulation, when they had 1,000 years of peace after the reset, and then I fell into the Satan's little season, which I still believe we're in. I just don't believe it's actually what they say it is. I believe it's I know that it's the time period before the next reset. And I know that the Bible are stories that have been changed over thousands of years, because that Bible was put in place to keep us all obedient slaves while these satanic inbreds rule the world. But yeah, man, the planetary alignment tomorrow through the 20th, possibly the 21st. Keep them eyes open, because it's all going down. Hey, Sheena, what are you doing? It's all getting ready to go down. Still trying to figure out why the 4th of July, if you look on your phones on the calendar, why it's got 2 days marked. Because I went through a couple old calendars. I went through this year's calendar, paper calendars, all that they sell. None of them have 2 days marked as the phone calendars do on your cell phone. Why is that? What do they know? What's going down? It's been a lot of programming over the years about their so-called alien invasion. Happening on 4th of July. I'm not saying it will. I personally don't think it would happen until after this, was it Spielberg that did, or I don't even know whose Disclosure movie about the aliens coming. I'll get you guys some water. You need water. But, yeah, man. Once again, there were things that I actually was going to say, and it's just, one of these days I'll start taking a couple little footnotes and saying what I came to say. But if you made it through, much love to you. Have a beautiful day. Peace out.